What's up guys, welcome back. Long time no see from this view in my room. So I'm gonna be doing a physique update as well as a ketogenic diet update. So today is day 40. Alright. Ketogenic diet 40 days. Alright, so from day 27th or day 30th, day 27th probably. I went on my vacation for 2 weeks, like 16 days. So, but still, as you can tell, I recorded 2 videos about my physique update, ketogenic diet. But today is my first day coming back from vacation, and actually I came back this morning. I had a red-eye flight from Toronto, Calgary, and Vancouver. So super exhausted, super tired. I can pass out in 2 hours, 1 hour, but still I'm at the gym because I still want to keep myself, going and going, keep consistent, and I want to see my progress, and I didn't want to break my ketosis. So energy-wise, super weak. I felt super tired working out last week. Felt like my legs are shaking, my chest, I can tell that I don't feel any power. So my strength, maximum power actually dropped as well. In terms of my energy level, in the morning I feel severely exhausted. I don't feel any power. I feel like I'm when you're on a roller coaster with the gravity, your body goes down. You feel that a little bit in a moment you float in the air and then you drop. Something like that. My arms are in a bed, lying down. My arms I don't feel any gravity. Don't feel any energy and power. I can't I can't contract my muscles. That's how I feel. That's what I feel like past 1 week. So energy wise, that's that. Strength wise, going down. Or weight, my weight wise, I've lost 3 kilos, 4 kilos, so maybe 7 pounds, 8 pounds. So I lost a great deal. 3 kilos, pretty big. So my maximum bench press went down to today. I did 225 pounds for one rep. So it dropped quite a bit, but it's not I lost 3 kilos, but I didn't lose 3 kilos in my bench press strength, so which is still good, but still I don't feel good about losing my strength, because I worked so hard to increase my maximum power for bench press. In terms of my size, I think I'm not losing too much. Maybe because I'm doing a high volume workout. But let's get on to physique update for day 40. Alright guys, so I don't feel enough energy left to actually flex my muscles. Pretty tired. But in terms of my diet, I'm eating less than maybe 30-40 grams of carbohydrates every day, and the total carb intake wise around 1600 calories past a week and a half. And then on top of that, I add workout. I add weightlifting, strength training, as well as I do cardio. So while I was on vacation, I was walking around in the city for maybe like 3-4 hours a day. So 4 hours walking translated into like maybe 500 calories burned. So 1600 calories eaten minus 500 calories out. So 1100 calories, and then I was losing like 3 kilos in a week and a half. So not 3 kilos in a week and a half, but like 2 weeks. So that's how I got to this point. I definitely feel that my face fat getting toned down, which is good. Yeah. Been still working on obliques as well. So yeah, I'm kind of happy to keep myself consistent and accountable by making this ketogenic diet update day 40th today. So I'm gonna make another video, separate video about before and after. Before I started ketogenic diet, and 40 days after, which is right now. Temptation wise, like food, especially the hardest one for me was the food in the airplane, because when I'm like walking around, or like when I'm buying my stuff, I can control myself and I have a strong willpower. But when they hand in like a flight attendant to give me like biscuits or cake, or like chicken with mashed potato, if it's there right in front of me and if I'm like already eating something, then it was really hard and I ended up like cheating. So yesterday actually I had like 120 grams of carbohydrates. So that's like maybe like first time in 2 weeks to have that much, like above 50 grams of carbohydrate intake. So it was considered to be like once in 2 weeks cheat day. Yeah, overall, does ketogenic diet work? Yes, of course it does, and it does great thing to you, especially like during the daytime. Like it's super minimalistic, low maintenance diet. It doesn't make you feel hungry at all, just like not like if you're eating sugars, or like drinking pops, or eating lots of like carbohydrates like rice, pasta. So you can just go by a day with 2 meals without feeling like much hungry. But the downside of doing ketogenic diet is definitely a performance side. So when you're doing strength training, if you're working on high heavyweight strength maximum power thing, like 3 reps, definitely you feel super weak. Like you feel like you haven't eaten like half a day, and like you just woke up and you trying to work out. That's how I feel. The muscles are not like responding. Like I feel like I can't flex it strong enough. That's what I felt like past a week and a half, and it was super hard to work out because mentally I'm so like willing to work out, but physically I felt so tired. Like in the middle of like in rep, like in the middle of contraction, I feel like I gave up kind of thing. But I still like push it through, and I kind of still squeeze in like 3 different exercises, total like 15 sets, so that I don't lose any, to minimize my loss in muscles and strength. So that's what I did. It worked so far. I haven't lost that much of strength and hopefully not much size. Yeah, ketogenic diet, but I feel that once I'm presented with those carbohydrates, all the odds are against you. Like in this modern society, you're living in restaurant food, fast food, soft drinks, sugars, candies, chocolate. Odds are against us in a modern society. Everything's trying to make your life harder. In an airplane, they do, drink service, right? And then they always have, alcohol, beer, wine, orange juice, apple juice, Coke, Pepsi. All those stuff have high glycemic index sugars in it, and once you have that, you're gonna break ketosis. So I stuck to drinking water. It requires willpower. But the hardest part was the restaurant food. Sometimes I feel like, oh, the sushi looked so good and I wanted to eat, blah blah blah. Sometimes I can exercise my willpower by just eating sashimi, not the rice part, or eat like half rice. But still, if you're trying to maintain normal social life with your family or your friends or co-workers, then it'll be a little bit more challenging because you're probably one of the few percent of people in 100 people, maybe 1% or 2% of people who does diet like ketogenic diet. So yeah, everybody's gonna look at you like, oh, you're crazy, or you're so strict, you're missing out so much fun, and you're gonna be feeling excluded from the fun, missing out, feel the fear of missing out the fun. But it comes down to what do you want to achieve, all the odds are against us in modern society, meaning that if you don't work out, if you don't exercise, if you don't have a strong willpower, if you don't have a high standard, then you're not gonna get you're not gonna get your ideal health and fitness and aesthetic as well. So when I looked at it, all the people on board on the airplane, 90%, maybe I don't know why, but I noticed this 3 times. I got on the airplane at least 3 times, including transfer from a stopover. But at least 60-70% people unhealthy, fat, and they have bad posture. They're obese. They don't look healthy, fit, and focused and energetic. Those old people who look like they're done with their own life. They feel like they are dead since 20, but they haven't been buried in a grave for 40 years. That's what I feel like. They pretty much have given up their own life and mission. They feel like they're kind of have the analogy is a big elephant trained circus elephant, trained by a trainer, and then they're tied with a little small tiny rope to the tree, and because the circus elephant is trained to not resist against those ropes, they wouldn't even try. Even physically, they can easily tear up that little tiny thin rope tied to the tree. So it's kind of like that. We are mentally socially conditioned, culturally trained to think in certain ways that, oh, we can't do this, or we won't be able to achieve this. The mental rope effect. We are shackled, invisible rope shackled our legs or our wrists, and that's how I feel like most people, not just in the fitness, but also career, also in dating, also in goals, missions, and their passion. I feel like most of them, by age of 20 or 22, they have given up their own dreams. They are dead inside, but not, buried in the grave. So they are dead inside. So my question to you is, are you dead already? Are you dead? Not necessarily you're in a grave, but are you dead inside? I try to be alive as long as possible by not giving up my child dreams, big dreams, passionate, energetic, those stuff. I try not to let go of those stuff because I don't want to give up. I think I can do better, I can improve more, and I can get more out of my life. It comes down to that. It's not just about ketogenic diet. It's not just about your body, like an ideal body, physique, or aesthetics. It's also about your mental strength and discipline, and it's also about your willpower to thrive, to achieve more, to get what you want in your life. It's about it comes down to from the evolutionary psychology standpoint. It's about survival and pre-selection, survival and reproduction. The stronger willpower you have, the more drive you have to achieve something, to get to the level or place you want to go. So that's, I think, what it's all about in life. And I feel that I feel super motivated or inspired by hanging out with those guys, because their eyes are just so you can tell by looking at their eyes, they're so focused. You can tell they have shiny, their eyes are really bright. Their eyes are not dead, they haven't given up yet. So my question to you is, do you want to live like that? Even if you're 40, 50, you're gonna look much younger, even if you are aging. I look much younger because the way I look at certain things, and then I've been told this past vacation that I look like 21, 28, 23, 18, 24, whatever. I don't look like typical 28, 29, 30 years old, aging and then gray hair and but smoking and then not taking care of myself mentally, physically, psychologically. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Today was ketogenic diet, day 40. I'm gonna keep continuing my diet journey. I'm gonna let you guys know. I'm gonna have a cheat meal pretty soon. I'm gonna have all you can eat sushi, sashimi, and Japanese barbecue this weekend with my friend. So yeah, I'm gonna keep you guys updated. Until then, I'll see you guys next time, alright? Bye bye.